All right, ladies and gentlemen, I haven't done an update in a while. Look at all that green, huh? Some of it's good, some of it's not. That's my quick update for you. So it is June 24th, maybe 25th, and this has been growing for a while. I am coming here today to do some mowing to manage it. A lot of that stuff growing in there is not what I want it to be. And then I also ordered some max arrest sleigh, I think, or just max arrest. I can't remember which one, but the one that's okay for the clover. And excited about that. I was not able to get the Surefire crop oil, which is strongly recommended for the sleigh, not required. Couldn't get that on Amazon, so I have to buy that directly from the Whitetail Institute. So we're gonna wait for that to come as well. And then after I mow today, give it a week and then we'll put that down. I don't know what it's gonna do to some of this broadleaf big stuff, but it's supposed to help with broadleaf weeds and grasses. So the mower, I just, this is on, you adjust the height with this crane in the back. And right now it says every inch is +1 for your mowing height. So this is probably at like a 7 or 8 inch height right now. I'm gonna raise it a little bit because they recommend 6 or 7 inches. But you can see just going through this thick stuff here, does a really good job. Generally no complaints so far with the performance of the mower. I will say, you know, it's a 44 inch and you could get a little bit bigger, save yourself some time. It's not as easy to maneuver as a 3-point on a tractor with the reversing and everything. 3 out of these 4 tires have gone flat. So you can buy foam filled ones, or you can take the ones you got and get them foam filled. I am absolutely going to do that. Really big shout out to the Coons guys though. I called and said, hey, you know, this thing's flat. After my first use, I don't see anything obvious. I don't know if it's a tread or what, and they sent me a brand new one, the whole deal, not just the tube. So I didn't have to get it inflated, just mount it right back up. So those guys are really great. But 2 more of these are going flat. I can fill it up with air and it runs just fine for a while, but there's slow leaks in them. So I think foam filling is the way to go there. One other thing that happened to me, I think this is freaky, it's not their fault, but when I finished a few weeks ago mowing, I did a long couple hours. This had actually popped off. I think it just got caught on something. And anyhow, my video cut out there. So I got some oil spread out. I freaking out how much was missing. You know, how long was it? You know, empty? Is it completely empty? I was able to fill it back up. I lost maybe 1/4 of a quart, so nothing to be absolutely concerned about. Made a little bit of a mess, but made me nervous. I think the reminder there is, you know, take some breaks, check your stuff, especially during long projects. You have no idea what's going on and what's getting worse. Check your tire pressure, stuff like that. But it's running fine. I think no harm, no foul. I think probably a freak thing as well. The chance that oil filler cap came off like that. So the plot itself certainly is not something out of a magazine. You know, you see some of these videos on YouTube, the promotional material, and these guys have these super lush looking great plots. You know, there are spots where the clover and the chicory are coming in great. This is actually a spot where I spilled some of the seed. So it's really concentrated and doing well here. And then there's other spots where it's absolutely not doing well at all, competing with all sorts of grasses, other weeds and things that need to be mowed and then sprayed that hopefully will make a nice impact there. I mean, the clover's here, right? It's competing right now. So I think, you know, it's an annual, it'll keep coming back. If I maintain this, it'll get me hopefully where I want it to be. But you know, I don't know. Deer will eat some of this stuff too. It's funny, the rest of the part of the orchard, when I'm mowing, I'm just mowing over all sorts of clover and native grasses, stuff that they eat as well. But this definitely needs a trim. We're gonna do that today. Come back in a week or so and spray. Yeah, I'll take a video after I'm done mowing. We'll see how that turns out. So here we we have the north field. Hopefully you can hear me all right. Just mowed it. This one so far is doing better. A lot less competition. It's more patchier though as well. A little drier. It's a little raised in spots. It'll be hard to see in this video, but a lot more clover. Looks pretty good. This is where I have one of the stands, so I'm a little more excited about that. The other thing I'll mention here is I'm not as upset or concerned as I was after I started mowing. So now you can see what this baby looks like here after it's all mowed. It looks great from a distance, right? But again, remember, a lot of that's weeds, a lot of that is stuff I do not want. But as I mowed, it just kind of underneath what I was mowing down, there's actually quite a bit of clover. So one thing I for sure know is I probably waited 3 weeks, maybe even 4 weeks too long. Because I think if I could have got in here sooner, mow down some of this golden rod and ragweed, whatever the hell this is, probably would have ended up. I would have given the clover less competition to compete against, and it'll be stronger than it is right now. So a little lesson learned there. But I'm pretty happy with what I see underneath this stuff. Still see, where the tires are in here. This has got to be mowed, but it looks a lot better than when I started today. So yeah, it's a little update. Go back in a week, spray it. Be happy about that. So that's kind of funny, right? I just pulled over to lower the deck. These are plums in the back here. Here's my quad. I kid you not, just finished up. Oh, they're disappearing. 3 deer, and they're eating my apples. See if we can find them. Get a little closer here. Got some good pictures. Oh, there they go. Sneaking through. 2. Where's the 3rd? Maybe. Oh, there's number 3. 4. Look like doe from here. Hard to tell. Still pretty early. That's pretty cool though. So cleared all that out. Those are plums. A bunch of tops there I can't get rid of. These are apples here. And then what's hard to see is a field there. That'll be our east plot. That's what we're gonna do fall. So it's June. Whitetail Institute says anything from July 20th to August 20th. So we're gonna time that by rain, but we're gonna start mowing this quick so I can get rid of the grasses. And not sure exactly what I'm gonna plant yet. Probably some beets and greens and stuff like that. Half and half on that acre, we'll see. And you can't really tell from here. There's some standing grass and some stuff where it's mowed. These are all apples, some plums, and up further south there are all peaches, but screw peaches, these apples are gonna be magnets. So you're gonna watch this in addition to the mowing video. And I gotta say guys, mowing is something I should have done a long time ago. I don't know, a long time ago. I probably missed it by 3 weeks or a month. It is Wednesday. I mowed, I forget when I mowed, Saturday or Sunday. And I've come back here and the clover is just popping. We haven't had any rain. It's been 70s and sunny. And I'm spraying now. Almost like concerned I shouldn't be spraying because I'm just, look at this stuff. Look at this clover, baby. Clover and chicory, just like I planted. Got the chicory, got the clover. Things are popping super nice here. The fields are green and lush. We do need some rain. I hope it's another 24 hours or so though. I'm putting down the Max Arrest and the Surefire crop oil. Anyhow, it says 8 to 16 ounces. I did 16 ounces. It's probably too much. Probably should have done 8. I think it was 8, 16 to cover 2 acres, or 32 if it's really aggressive. I figured my weeds were aggressive. I hope that wasn't too much. I guess we'll find out, but like, I'm just nervous putting selective herbicides down, because things are starting to look good. But this was part of the plan, was to spray. So we will see how this comes in a week or two. 20 gallons over an acre. Using my unit here, you're gonna see it's dripping because the valves aren't shut. So I'm not gonna take any more video. I'm gonna turn this bad boy back on and hit the north plot real quick. Yeah, awesome. I will say too, credit to Wildlife Institute's Whitetail Institute. These came leaking. Probably lost a good 4 to 8 ounces, and I called them up like or emailed them, and then within 5 minutes they called me, said they're sending me new ones. So props to those guys.